Hey, Flower Tribe, excuse me. So we're almost 3 weeks into social distancing and this whole quarantine epidemic. And I have even been practicing social distancing from a social media standpoint because that's the way that we're really interacting with each other. And I've really needed just some time to step back and to nurture my inner being um, because being transparent, I am an anxious body or being empathic and all of those things just really sometimes get me into a space of ugh. And so I have to practice my self-care if I'm going to lead you all into your own. So I have been pretty distant, minus a few occasions where I pop in, and I'm not going to apologize for that. In practicing my own self-care, I've actually been able to come back to you all and share 5 things that are really helping me to feel a level of normalcy within this quarantine. So let's go ahead and get started. Number 1, get up and get dressed. Like you see me, I'm dressed for the day. I don't have anywhere I am particularly going, but every day I get up and get dressed. Why? Because it just makes you feel better. And I'm not saying what getting dressed for you looks like. I think that getting up, getting showered, putting on clothes, and making yourself feel presentable is a great way to begin your day every single day. You don't have to go somewhere to get dressed. It's just simply a part of your self-care practice. Number 2, if you are quarantined and required to work remotely, which I am, in addition to the One Sun, Three Flowers podcast and business, I am a woman, I am an educator by career, and so I still have to work remotely. So in doing that, I have established a work area for myself and for my kids. I know that being in the comforts of your own home, it may feel good for you to lay in bed and check emails and respond to different things that are needed or required of you, but also it is allowing you to not have movement in your body and to not be able to have the same level of peace in the spaces that you once claimed for your space of rest. So I know we've talked about in past videos and on my podcast, disconnecting and disconnecting technology from certain areas. And by bringing that work cell phone, by bringing that iPad or that laptop into your bed or your bedroom, you are now integrating your space of solace with your workspace. And so that can be very confusing, maybe not on a obvious level, but on a subconscious level, your body is now equating and your mind and spirit is now equating your workspace and your bedroom space as being one of the same. And we want to create some distance between the two. So find like a desk or a table for you to work on, and let that be your workstation. And if you need to even like repurpose your area so that it feels more of like an office space, I would encourage you to do so. I'm not saying go out and buy anything. Go look through your home and see what you can do to revamp that little area and make it feel more like a workspace. Number 3, I would say, is to remember that you're not just working remotely or helping. If you're a parent, you're helping your children to e-learn, but you are also someone who needs to be prioritized. So in this time, I encourage you to create a schedule for your day, and within that schedule, there should be time for just you. Personally, what works for me is to make sure that my self-care routine is implemented in the morning. So I wake up, I meditate, I journal. And so that's part of why I wake up very close to the same time I would for work, because I have to have self-care a part of my day-to-day practice in order for there to be a level of mental sanity. Okay, so after that, number 4 is Build in some physical activity. So if you want to, if you have a pet, you can go for a daily walk with kids, without kids, with partner, without partner. You can create physical activity at home. There's a lot of virtual dance sessions, DJing, workout classes. You can go to YouTube. You can find a bunch of different things for you to be able to practice physically moving your body, because your muscles, your body, your mind, your spirit still needs that physical activity. So every day sitting on that couch or being on that bed all day long working and sleeping, it's not mentally healthy. Okay? And then lastly, and this is my favorite, and I can't claim this for my own, and I'm actually just starting this today, but I'm so excited about it. I wanted to share it with you all. Practicing gratitude. I am a big avid of gratitude. And we've talked about gratitude journals, gratitude affirmations, but what I'm excited about is interactive gratitude. So we're at home, we're quarantined, right? Okay, great. How can we practice gratitude in our space in an interactive way? Well, this again, it's not my own, but I love it. You can use sticky notes if you have them in the house. If not, find something else to do the same thing. And you go around the house and you write a simple sentence or a word, whatever helps you to feel like you can express gratitude. And you write it and you place it on the object. And then every time you walk past that object, you express gratitude for it. So, for instance, I have an alarm system. Sticky note on that alarm system. I am grateful to have something that allows my family and I to be safe. And so every time I walk past that alarm system, I verbally say it out loud. Or if you don't want to verbally say it out loud, take time to acknowledge it within your mind. And we're going to continue to add on to that list. I think it's very feasible to say one time a day, find one object a day or one thing a day in the house that we're grateful for, and look at our sticky note. And then by the time we come out of this, we have a whole thing of sticky notes and a slew of things that you're grateful for, even in the midst of this pandemic. All right, so 5 things for you to practice self-care. I hope that this helps you in your journey during this quarantine, social distancing, remote working, remote learning time period. And if you want me to elaborate on any of the 5 points, let me know and I'll create a separate video. If you are in my Facebook group, I am going to directly challenge you all to join in section 5 with me. Okay. So if you want to join that Facebook group, it is Self-Care and Wellness on Facebook. You do have to answer a few questions to get in, but we would love to have you. All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for spending these last few minutes with me. Until next time, remember to bloom into your best self. Bye for now.